My name is John Lample. I look after public relations in the Americas for British Airways, and I'm based in New York City. Larry's panel was very, very enjoyable. It was very interactive, and at the same time he bonded with the people that attended it, and the room was very, very full. So it turned out that he himself created a bond with these people. Larry's panel energized the group very much, and we just wish we had more time to enjoy Larry, because he's a great personality and he's had so much experience in creating communications, messages, and teaching people how to interact personally face to face. Larry was so important as he sort of really brought home the message about physically being face to face, that you look the other person in the eyes and you create trust, you create a bond. And that's what face to face is really all about, is people being able to go out in the world, enhance or extend their own businesses. And Larry's message was particularly important, enabling people to sort of do the deal with the people that they meet, whether it's in London or Paris or Johannesburg or Tokyo, everywhere that British Airways flies. But Larry's messages and Larry's book is so vitally important to those people that really want to go out and do their face-to-face communication to enhance their business. But I think Larry's panel was extremely important and really, really interesting. I got a lot out of it myself, because he really emphasized the real physical face-to-face necessity for people to get together.
My name is Lev Exter, and today I attended Larry's workshop about face-to-face meetings and building rapport in your meetings, and the 5 keys of story selling. And I found him later this evening to just tell him how impressed I was and how much I learned in the brief 40 minutes that we had together, and how I wished I had more time with him, which I might plan to take part in going forward. But yeah, definitely learned a lot, and I think it's going to be very useful going forward in my business, and just even personal conversations that I have, not even just business conversations. A big fan.
Hi, my name is T-Cat Ford, and I'm a playwright, and I learned a lot today in your seminar, especially about yes and, which of course I knew from improv class, but it is so important to come up with alternatives when you're working with other people. So thank you so much.
My name is David Sanford. I have a business, When Cultures Mix, and I work with bridging cultural understanding between peoples. And what I found particularly helpful in Larry's presentation is, I'm a trainer. So I was looking at this from a trainer point of view. Very interactive. I was not bored. You demanded something from the audience. So I was participative. I understood it. I walked away with feeling good. There was the use of music, which was delightful. His voice, his animation on the screen, off the screen, in person, I found it to be delightful. And I walked away having a much better understanding of how to use story and visualization in selling or transporting or translating some kind of concept in this way. So I found it to be very, very helpful. And I would highly recommend Larry as a presenter. So I very much appreciate it. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Kiana Martin, and I'm from Eat Soccer. I had the pleasure of sitting in on a seminar with Mr. Blumsack, where he spoke with us about face-to-face interactions. Some of the things that I found very interesting was that he was very engaging with the audience, allowing us to participate in some what we would consider unusual exercises, but they were very effective in allowing us to learn how to engage, how to see, how to listen, how to use all of our senses in order to be in the moment so that we can learn what our customers need. I had a great time because, like I said, I enjoyed the presentation. He maintained my attention the whole time, and it was very informative and had me thinking about a lot of different things that I had not necessarily utilized in how I conduct my customer relations.
I'm Jason Oshobakai. I'm the Business Development Manager for American Airlines. You put on a very, very good program. When I was thinking about the notion of storytelling, or story selling, the one thing that came to my mind is this idea of having a narrative, having a compelling narrative. Ultimately, a story that, whether it's 30 seconds or 2 minutes, when you have that person's attention, when they walk away, what is the essence of what they remember? And the more memorable it is, the more compelling it is, and the more likely that there's going to be some kind of follow-up action. So I would say overall it was a very, very good session. And we look forward to hopefully having you help our team in the future. So the whole notion of those cartoon storyboards, very, very compelling. It was fast enough so it was keeping in line with the story that you were trying to say. And again, very, very compelling. Like, it was very memorable, and it's extremely creative as well. So it's something that you may want to continue to use. I would love to use it even for our own stuff, but the creativity behind it is phenomenal. I'd say everybody walking out there remembered it. As a matter of fact, if we were to stop them for a cocktail hour and I say, hey, you remember that, don't even say the name. Just say, do you remember the session where they had the cartoon characters telling the story? They'd be like, oh, of course, I remember. And then they'll immediately trigger.
My name is Tim McHugh. I'm with Saddleback Educational. We're an educational publisher for middle school and high school students. The session I just went to was incredibly interesting in that I'm always looking for ways to engage more people and look at them and understand what they're thinking and how to tell my story and get them to engage in my story and include an optimistic, positive outlook so that there's no negativity in the room. So looking at the yes and approach is exactly where I'm looking to move forward in my business relationships and in starting new business relationships and cultivating international relationships.
My name is Christopher Shembra. I'm with the company Languadica. I am here at the British Airways Face of Opportunity contest. I just sat through Larry Blumsack's seminar. Face-to-face is the ultimate social media, and boy, I got a lot out of that seminar because I personally believe that is true. Great presentation, great video presentation. He's got a good thing going.
I'm Gabrielle Pantera. I'm here with the British Airways Face of Opportunity. I was at Larry Blumsack's session, and he did a phenomenal thing of face-to-face, which is what this is all about, telling you how to make your face-to-face work better for you. It's lots of fun, very interactive. We like the way that you got the audience involved, and you were very energetic, and your voice wasn't just level. You bounced it up and down a bit, like you should.
My name is Judith C. Miller. So I appreciated being in the workshop, and also I got a chance to jump up and participate. And for me, jumping up and participating is the best. It's what I enjoy in life the most. So, you know, if you want to enjoy something and jump up and engage yourself, and also listen and learn, it's an appropriate workshop.
Tim Barrett from Barrett Distribution Centers. I sat in Larry's workshop at the British Airways Face of Opportunity event and really enjoyed it and got a lot of great takeaways. Probably the biggest for me is focusing on being positive in the relationship and the and yes approach and keeping things moving forward in a positive light and building upon what somebody else has said, even though it may not be exactly what I want the outcome to be, I can still build on that and reach a favorable outcome for both parties. But you were entertaining and kept things lively. It was great.
My name is Robin Rowe. I'm from Gosh TV, and I was just in Larry's session, which was fantastic. We absolutely should have been there. We had a great session where we had a little improv. We learned how to give great presentations, and Larry also got the audience warmed up because we were all just a little bit sleepy because we've been out without sleep to be on British Airways Face of Opportunity. It was fantastic.